Mo here to do a session of ASMR. Uh, Thanks for joining me. I'm signing on a couple of minutes early because I wanted to read to you some of the content that I added to my comic strip series yesterday. Tried to explain it, but it's just easier just to read it to you. So here we go. So previously on the Super Cow Show, time was growing short for Bill's mom as the evil fish aliens were running out of patience and were about to zap Mom if she didn't meet their needs. So Space Alien is reaching for the laser because he's ready to zap her. So Super Cow knew he had to do something or else the evil fish aliens would zap Mom. So he's going to fish aliens grabbing his laser gun. So this is the next column that we're reading. So he quickly made himself invisible to cloak his presence and managed to overtake them by grabbing the laser gun away. So that's what he did in this panel. So wait, how'd that happen? So he's invisible and he's pointing the laser gun to this guy. And then there's zap. He zapped him. And then Chuck quickly pulled the trigger and zapped Space Alien into the bubble, releasing Bill's mom out from the enclosure. So hopefully that makes more sense to you guys. So then, here's the Space Alien. He's going, oh crap. Okay, and then, so he pulled. Okay, so don't worry, ma'am. I got you. Anyway, I think it's time to get you back to your son. So this shadow behind Chuck is Mama, and he's flying down to the bus because it's time to deliver Mom to Veal. So so this caption here, this explains what this image, this graphic is. He's busting out of the spaceship, and so the text reads, with super strength that the suit offered him, he quickly busted through the impenetrable walls of the spaceship, thus saving Bill's mom from a dire situation. So this is what's going on in the comic strip so far. So the next panel that I'm making is the Chuck and Mama, and here's the alien spaceship he busted out of, and they're going down to the bus. But these guys had to zap them into their spaceship. So it makes sense after you read it, but don't try to make sense of it now because it may not right now, but let me finish the comic strip panels and then it will make sense. I'm hoping and praying it makes sense to you guys. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and illustrate the first panel, guys, and which is this is the first panel I'm gonna illustrate, you guys. So I hope you guys are having a great day. I had a pretty awesome day myself. I got to watch cartoons all day long. It was so much fun, you guys. I got to watch cartoons all day long. Since I'm a cartoonist, I thought I would teach a little bit of cartooning for my kids and expose them to some early cartoons from the 30s and from the 40s. And so what I I went ahead and showed the kids Fantasia, the Sorcerer's Apprentice. I did that with the kids, and I've always loved that, you guys. I've always loved that cartoon, and as long as I've been teaching, I have been letting the kids watch Fantasia, kind of last week of school stuff, and the kids love it. I can only guess that they do. I don't hear a peep out of them when they're watching it, so I guess they're at least a little engaged, guys. But so that's what I've been doing. Having a terrific day. Chilling out, doing my cartooning. Hanging with my cow homies. Okay, so let me get this a little bit closer. I just got done doing my penciling, and I want to get you guys so that you can see what's going on. And at least get some kind of there. Right on. I think that will work, you guys. Thanks in advance for coming by and hanging out with me. Appreciate it. So funny. It makes more sense, and I think that's what I'm going to do for now on, you guys, is I'm just going to read the comic strip to you guys and show you the panels, and then that way you can kind of decipher what's going on in the comic strip. And trust me, I read and I reread the comic strip, the plot, and telling you, it makes sense because I read it 2 or 3 times. Still made sense. There. And then he's going down, and we got water here. Okay. So I'm telling you what so this is what I'm gonna do. Here's his cape, and here's his tennis shoes. There, cape, tennis shoes, and this is a big old zap because the space aliens from this ship they've got to bring Super Cal, or Chuck, that is, into their spaceship because they have to have a talk with Chuck. Not so fast, Chucky. Mama has to go back to Mission Control because Mama is a space cow, and they meet her back at Mission Control. So that's what's happening. They're on their way down to the bus right here, and Zapola, the space aliens, are zapping them into their spaceship. So that's why I was on the fence about the meeting between Mama and Phil. guys, I don't think seriously that it's time that Veal meets Mama in the comic strip. They will eventually meet, but I kind of want to wait a little while before I put that scenario together. How long it's been since, I don't know. I just feel that it's not time yet for Veal to meet his mom. I waited a long time, you guys. I waited a long time to expose Veal and give him a character, a graphic, that is, I guess, and what he looked like. And so I'm trying to figure out what kind of character I can build for Mama, Veal's mom. So I'm kind of holding off showing her picture because I'm really not sure what I want her to look like. But I prefer that make a character befitting of Veal's mom. Probably have to look like Veal's mom, sure. Or it would probably have to look like Veal, that is. A little bit. There, Zap. Here's his cape and his boots. You only get to see a little bit of them. There, okay, Zap. And but it won't do it this way. Oh, no, I'm gonna do it that way. So let's see, guys. Maybe I should do it this way. Let's see, I'll do it this way. There. And then let's give him some juice. Give him boots. Let's see. You guys, I keep threatening to get markers, and I just, you know what? I'm so busy. Not only that, I'm lazy. Busy and lazy. Double whammy, you guys. Seriously. I need to get my act together as far as purchasing supplies for my Illustrator. Okay, so Chuck had he had red pants. No, he did. There. Okay, and then all I have to do is this. And I'm gonna have to do a little bit of erasing. And I keep grabbing the wrong thing. Alright. Alright, guys, here is Chuck-a-rama here. His boots. And there's Space Alien Ship. Which is, I don't know what you call it, flooding out, or just leaking, or just spewing water, because it's full of water. It's housing a bunch of space aliens that happen to be fish people. I guess that's what you call them. I guess I can call them that for now, since we're working on the creating process of figuring out the what goes where, what dialogue to use. things like that. The graphics, stuff like that. Okay. Here, let's make the whole doggone thing. There. Okay, guys, let's see. All right. Okay. Okie dokie, artichokes. Now, let's do it this way. There. Now, I think that makes more sense anyway. I'm guessing. Then I gotta throw some water in there. Look, like it's spewing. And then I'm gonna have to put this bus on grass or something. It's just this big old space alien ship, just boring. I'm telling you, it's just the only color you see is Super Cow stuff. I gotta do something about that, you guys. Seriously. That's the other spaceship, by the way. Okay, so I'm gonna throw them on some grass, just because. There. Anything, right? Shoot. Oh, you know what? I know what I'm gonna do. There we go. There. That's much better. Yay, color. Yay. Cool. Okay. So throw a cloud or two in there. Maybe throw some, yeah, maybe a blue cloud. Sure, why not? Bob Ross, move over. I'm gonna get brave. And guys, remember, this is what happens when I do my little lives. Can't make this stuff up. You cannot make this stuff up, you guys. Let me see. I don't know. It's too funny sometimes. It's like, I can predict with confidence that every time that I film live sessions, my phone is going to ping, and it does a lot, all the time, all the time. Anyway, so this is, let me show you what's going on here. All right, so here's my storyboard here, and then here's my graphic that I'm going to put in my blog site. So that's that. And let's see. I'm feeling kind of silly today, guys. My apologies for being silly. So pretty. I think I have a little bit of a touch of the spring fever. It's just so beautiful outside. And kids are almost out of school. That has nothing to do with it. Seriously. I love teaching, I do. But I'm kind of excited about taking a little bit of time off. So anyway, stop babbling, Mo. Okay, I'm gonna draw Chuck and the aliens here. Mama's still in shadow, and here's my space aliens here. So seriously, you guys can't make this. I'm telling you, you can't make this stuff up. Ping. And I would keep my iPad in the other room, but this iPad has my images for so that I can start my sessions. I mean, it is what I'm using. Is what I need actually to utilize during sessions. So, doing chalk. Here's chalk. So you guys, we've been watching old cartoons, old Walt Disney cartoons, and before I signed on this evening, I was watching a documentary on Disney. So cool, so cool. I didn't get a chance to finish it, but I will. I will eventually tonight, probably. Okay. There be truck. Here's more of him. Here's his little cape. Okay, and he's on the Space Aliens spacecraft. And so here's Mama. I'm gonna put little Mama here behind Chuck because she was riding on his back anyway. So here she is, and then her little hoof is right here. And there, okay. So here's Mama, and here's Space Aliens. Let me see. Maybe not. I'm gonna put that thought on hold. I have the images right here anyway. Sorry, Super Cow, we had to intervene. I could put their heads down here, but I don't have enough room to. So I'm just gonna put the caption here and not put the image of these guys here. I can put them in the next panel with this dialogue. Bill's mom, what did I put on this? Bill's mom was on a mission to protect the polar ice caps when the fish people nabbed her. So, and then we need her, send her back to Mission Control Station. So, this is what the dialogue is. And so what I'll do is I'll just go ahead and just put this image here. I guess I'll put computers and stuff like that around him, so it will give the viewer an idea of that he's, you know, hanging out in a spaceship. Here, I'll do it this way. Here's the floor. I don't know why I started with the floor first, but it's called a design decision, guys. Decision. Artist prerogative. Could you call it that too? Maybe. Anyway, so let me see. Yeah, I'm really lazy when it comes to getting off my lazy can and going out and shopping. But it's like sometimes you gotta get up, put your shoes on, and walk out the door to get to what you want. really spoiled shopping on Amazon, guys. And I do admit I do like the convenience of Amazon, but I don't like the inconvenience of getting things from Amazon that I have ordered wrong. Like, for an example, an adapter. I bought an adapter for my microphone the other day, and it was the wrong adapter. And I thought, I could have, but I didn't. Gotten off my butt, gotten on a bus, and gone over to the technology store. Sure, I could have done that, but you think I did? Heck no, because I'm lazy. That is a character defect that I'm working on. I try to be less lazy. That's all I'm saying. I try to be less lazy, but it ain't easy. Just call me Miss Shortcut. If there's an easier way to do something, I'm in, baby. If there is an easier way to do anything, I'm in. Count me in. Oh, I didn't give him hands. I'm thinking about it, but you know what? I better not. I could always change his hoofs to hands, and then having who was it? Who said? Oh, Tracker Cow Angel. When I changed his super suit, Tracker Cow Angel says, "Hey, you look different. Your suit's different." He says, "What up?" And he says, "I didn't like the color." And that fixed the problem. I didn't have to erase. I didn't have to rewrite or redraw. All I had to do was add text, and voila, fixed. Problem solved. I don't know. I think it's the physical that's lazy. It's the mind that keeps active. I mean, my mind works overtime, you guys, seriously. If there's any way to work around anything, and I have to do more physical work, I'm in, guys. It's a bad attribute. But I have to admit, I've been lazy for most of my born days. I haven't always been lazy. For example, we used to do yard work when I was a kid. Every Sunday, my mom did not believe in free time for kids, and she had us kids doing yard work and stuff like that. So, I mean, I've spent my fair share of time working. When did I start working? We'd work at home. We'd do, chores, yard work and stuff like that at home. But we didn't get an allowance. Not like I never worked my whole life, just never got paid for. Well, when I first started working when I was a kid, I didn't get paid for it. But I know what work is. And I don't think I don't think it attributes to my laziness. Of course, I'm not a shrink, so I don't know. Maybe it does. I don't know. Could happen. One time, we used to do chores. My brother and my sisters, we used to do yard work. And this is when we were living in California. And it was one morning, I was doing yard work with my brother and my sisters. And what happened was we were done with the yard work, and then we were goofing around. We went inside and we were goofing around inside, and I don't know what happened, but my brother told me that I hit my head, and I lost all memory of that morning, because what happened was I woke up in the afternoon on my grandma's lap. She was rocking me in a rocking chair, and I'm like, what happened? Because I lost all memory of that entire morning. I couldn't remember a thing. And my brother said that we were clowning around, and I had hit my head against what is it called? The bed rail, the bed frame. And boy, did I put up a fuss. He says, "You're crying." And then I guess I fell asleep, because the next thing I know, I was on my grandma's lap. I had no clue why I was there. She's rocking me. And I'm thinking to myself, what happened to the day? Because I have literally no memory of what happened that morning. I don't remember doing yard work. I don't remember clowning around with my brother. Nothing. That was kind of weird. Like I said, I did a lot of yard work when I was a kid. I don't know why I'm so lazy. Like I said, I don't mean to be. Don't mean to be, you guys. It just is. Call it. No, you can't even call it a distinguishing characteristic. You can't. I guess you can call it distinguishing characteristics. Don't know whether I like calling it that. You know. Whatever. Thank you. Hey guys, thank you so much. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, you guys. You're the bomb. And I'm not ignoring you, I promise, you guys. It's just really hard to interact when my back's facing you, and I apologize for that. I need to find a computer geek person to help me with my lives. I'm thinking just tutor me or whatever. Yeah, it would be cool if I could somebody to just walk me through just maybe a YouTube live 101. It'd be cool. And I sure talk a lot. I don't mean to. I like yapping though. I'm telling you, I get it from my husband, my late husband, Tracy. He was a talker. And he could go on for hours talking about anything. He had a gift of talking on and on about nothing. It's funny, he just start a conversation and an hour later still be on the same topic. He's a good guy. He was a good guy, my old man was. Okay, so we're gonna have to keep her in silhouette. We've got to keep Mama in silhouette, but I can include her hoof. Okay, and then got to give them some horns. Okay. You guys know what I'm gonna have to do. Don't know why I did that. I don't know why I did that. I was going to put her in silhouette, but you know what? There's a reason things happen. And what I can do is this is what I'm going to do. I guess I'm not going to put her in silhouette. I'm going to give her pink ears. Like this. And I can give her eyebrows. I'll go like this. There. Eyebrows. And then super cow. There, super cow. Ooh, ooh. All right, Chucky. All right, now let's get some stuff going on here. And he is in a spaceship. Okay, let me see. Let's do it this way. Okay, spaceship. Okay. I sure do say okay a lot, don't I? I just noticed that. My little pea-wee mind going crazy. Bird be laning. This is me percolating. This is my brain on coffee. Okay. See, I told you. A lot. I don't mean to. Just something I do. Alrighty. I'll say alright then. Okay. I have decided to, here's the storyboard, but guys, I decided not to include the space alien yet. And I have inadvertently made Mama, Bill's mom, not in silhouette. So these are eyebrows. And so she's a white cow. She'll be spotted teal. Okay, and then the text will go right up here above in a bubble saying, sorry, Super Cow, we had to intervene. So while he was flying Avil's mom down to the bus, he got zapped by the space aliens. So next, this is what's going to happen next, guys. This is my next panel, so I'm going to have to tweak this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make these two guys, and I don't think I'm going to need to have Chuck and the space aliens in the panel. I'm just going to do the space aliens. Okay, so here's my thought. I have them in silhouette and I have them not in silhouette. I'll make them in silhouette. I'm gonna have to. This is an easy part. The dialogue will go here. And the space aliens. And if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. All's well within, you know? I'm a big old believer that things happen for a reason. Big old believer. So we'll see what happens. Boy, they got big noggins. You guys, I don't know. I've had some folks following me for a while, but if you remember when I was illustrating the sheriff, I kept giving him bigger and bigger and bigger shoes. I think this is the same. I see a pattern here, you guys. I have a bad feeling about this. That head of his, I think it's a little bit, I don't know. I think it grew a little bit, all I'm saying. It may be different. Oops. May be different, guys. Okay, space alien. By the way, their names are Herb and Frank. I can't remember which one is Herb, and I can't remember which one is Frank, but their names, they have names. All right, so let's see. And we'll give, and then one of them has juddy eyes. Protruding eyeballs. Pretty scary. Look. Hey, he's a space alien. He's supposed to look goofy looking. He is supposed to, you guys. I think one was skinnier than the other one too. I'm thinking, memory serves me. I better double check my notes and go back and read some more. I'm telling you guys, I read the comic book and I reread it to make sure that it makes sense. And to me, it makes sense. Seriously. Okay. All right, now. Okay, so now what? They gotta be on the spaceship. So let's see. Oh, you know what? This is what I'm gonna do. This is me being lazy again, guys. I'm making shadows here. Okay. And I'll tell you what I'm gonna do to give this a little bit more color. I'm gonna throw a window there in the planet Earth and try to make it look less boring. I mean, you can't really do much with gray and black, you guys, seriously. Not much you can do with it. So, okay, so let's do it this way. Here's the window. Here's your Earth. Okay, and teeny tiny moon. New markers, guys. I seriously do. And I promise you guys, I'm not ignoring you. I'm not, I promise you. There's gotta be a way to do this here and then see my text from viewers that are clicking on. There gotta be an easier way, guys. Pretty sure there is. I just don't know of it yet. I definitely gonna start taking this more seriously this summer, though, guys. I'm gonna do some traveling, but you know what I feel like doing is going on the road and just doing sessions on location. I think that would be so fun. It'd be real fun. Hanging out on the beach somewhere, doing live ASMR sessions, cartooning. Oh my gosh. Seriously. How fun would that be? Totally fun. And doable. Okay, there. Okay, now I got another brainstorm. Seriously. I do. A brainstorm, guys. This is going to be the window. Right? Window. Boring gray, sorry. But this is what I'm going to do. not that boring. Not that. Just a little. Just a little, guys. There, okay. Done. Oh, no, one more little thing. One more little thing, guys. That's the walls of the spaceship. There. Now it's done. Okay. That's your storyboard here, and that's the panel that I'm going to illustrate for you guys. Okay, one more. Keep it going. I've been doing some thinking about breaking the news to real, guys. Let's see here. And I don't know. I don't know how Bill's gonna find out that his mom has to be sent to Mission Control Center. I'm not sure. Shoot, that's a head scratcher. That's a head scratcher, guys. Okay. All right, so let's. Okay. Okay, we're just gonna do close-ups of their heads. Chuck is gonna be here, and they're gonna be here. Okay. Okay, there's one. Here's the other guy. I can't remember who Herb is and who's Frank. I cannot remember. But I know one of them is skinnier than the other. So, there you go. I don't know which one it is. Oh, good. Okay, so we'll put Chuck right here. You can see this okay enough. I don't know if I keep scooting it back. Sorry, guys. Okay. So let's see. I'm thinking, you guys, let's search in my memory. Okay. Here's his cape. All right. I don't know where to put Mom. I don't know. Shoot, I don't know yet. Okay, I'll figure it out as I go. I'll just figure it out. Exactly sure where Mama's gonna go. Let's see something here, guys. Give me 2 seconds and space aliens are, I'm going to make sure I have the color of them correct, you guys. And I'll just go ahead and start doing Chuck. see. So I can put her behind Chuck. I suppose I can keep her behind Chuck, I'm thinking. Yeah, head scratcher, guys. Seriously, seriously. Yeah, that would be another. Let's see. This, no. This, maybe. Let me see here. That's not the right ones either, guys, so. Okay, let's see here. Of course I would grab the wrong one. Why wouldn't I? Okay, here. My planet ink thing is flying all over the place. It was very warm today here in the desert, you guys. Very warm. Here we go. Here we go. Bingo. Okay. His new rag. Let's get his ears done. Okay. See, I say that word all the time. I wonder if Bob Ross had ever had days like today. Or days like this is what you call it. He had days like this. Told you guys. My neighborhood. I'm telling you. My neighborhood. It comes with the channel, guys. The speed racers come with the channel. So funny. When I was younger, I dated a guy. He had a Chevy Stepside with a, what was it, a Cleveland engine? A 450? No, he had a 454 Corvette engine. And this guy was just hooked on going fast. He was like a speed junkie. It's like, really? This is way back when I was a kid and I didn't know any better. It was the 80s, guys. Or no, it wasn't. It was the 70s. Fast cars were in. Seriously. Okay. Okay, I'm not gonna sweat it. He has red pants too. red cape, red pants. He's got the whole ensemble going. There. I'm going to erase that part because that doesn't look right. Erase that part, guys. Alrighty. Chucky. Yeah. Big muscle cars and big engines were alive and well back in the 70s, where I was living. Let me see, Smokey and the Bandit. I don't remember what year that came out, but Smokey and the Bandit. It's a popular movie that came out. Burt Reynolds and Sally Field, I think it was. Me and my sister, or my sister and I, used to drag State Street. And we didn't race, we just drove down State Street just to check out the cute boys. That's how we roll. Let's go check out some cute boys, okay? Let's. And we did. What documentary was I? Oh yeah, I'm a documentary junkie. I don't know what it is lately, but I love watching documentaries, you guys. Truly, I do. They were doing a documentary about hairstyles back in the 70s. I think it was the 70s. The mullet. I don't think I dated anyone that owned a mullet. But they were popular. That was the 70s. So yeah, me and my big sister were boy crazy. Big cars are still popular these days. Big cars, big engines. Okay, so my green that I was using, guys. Let's see, I think this was it. I think this was it. Actually, I found it. I think this was the color that I was using. This one. That one is it. So this is what I'm doing. Yep, that was it. My little green men. With big old heads. Okay. Green man from outer space. there's that. Trying to figure out, you guys, how Chuck's gonna break it to Veal that he's not bringing his mom back. That she has to go to mission control. So, wait a minute. So let me see. You gotta think of some kind of something. And I'm not sure what kind of something, what kind of excuse they're supposed to give him about his mom. I don't know, guys. It's just, okay. I'm still thinking. Think some more. Yes. Or they could just tell him the truth and say, hey, your mom can't stay. She's got to go back to mission control. That's what I want to do yet, guys. That's it. These are the things. One's real skinny and one's not. I can't remember which one's the one that's skinny, so I'm just gonna guess. That's what I'm gonna do. Let's see here. Oh, you know what? Maybe I can do Tracker Cow Angel. Maybe I can utilize Tracker Cow. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, it just came to me. Tracker Cow Angel is going to be the heavy. Tracker Cow Angel is going to tell Bill that mom can't, he can't see mom yet. And let's say that, well, it's Tracker Cow. See, the big guy says it's not time yet. I guess he's just gonna have to come clean. These guys are gonna have to come clean. And tell the Tracker Cow, say, hey, let him know that mom is safe. Actually, that's a good idea. So I'm thinking out loud. So these guys can tell Tracker Cow Angel, say, hey, tell Bill, let him know that mom is okay, but she has to go somewhere first before she can come visit. You need to tell him some kind of whopper, I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking anyway. Oh, guys. Poor guy. Wants to see his mom. Not yet, baby. Not yet, baby Veal. think maybe I'll just, for now, just let the space aliens tell Tracker Cow, Angel, to let Bill down gently. Tell him that Mom's okay. She just has to run an errand. You know what else I'm thinking? I'm thinking maybe they should, I don't know, show him a picture of Mom and try to integrate her a little bit into this. I don't know. You know, if you end up seeing what Bill's mom looks like, I don't know. I think it would, I'm not sure if it would take away or not. I do not know, guys. I don't know, guys. This is a head scratcher. In the moments, I'm going to put her little shadow right back here. See? So here's her little silhouette again. Guys. You sure picked the worst pins. Let me make her a little bit darker. You see here. I hope you guys are doing well today. I need to check in with you and make sure I say my hellos and my thank yous and my whatnots. Okay, here, you know what? Let's put a little. Okay. Let's do it this way. There she is, right behind him. Okay. There. Okay, there's Mama. That's Mama. That's her shadow. She's behind Chuck. Still can't see her. Okay. Now, these guys. Sent in. Let me see. That's why. My storyboards. Alright, so we're changing it up a little bit, guys. These are my aliens, and they're saying we need to send her back to the space station. So this has to be text. Veal's mom. Oh no, it doesn't. It has to be dialogue. Veal's mom was on a mission to protect the polar ice caps when the fish people nabbed her. So they're telling Chuck this is what happened to Mama. And then they're going, we have to send her back to the space station. And so the next panel I'm going to make is Chuck. He's just going to be his cute little noggin in the picture. He's going to say, what up? Okay, so that's that done. So now I'm going to make Chucky. And what kind of time do I have going here, guys? Boy. Okay, this is taking longer than I thought. And if I would stop gabbing and start working, I'm telling you, life would be a lot easier. Better, easier, maybe. Should I see what I'm gonna do? So good at drawing Chuck, I think I'm just gonna do it this way. It's not gonna like this. I'm just gonna do it this way. He ain't gonna like this. See, I didn't need to pencil him at all. So I'm just gonna do a half, just about a quarter. I'm not gonna finish his body. I'll just kind of let it bleed off. Kind of like the floating hand that I did earlier. Just it was yesterday. Okay, let's see here. There, see, I keep doing it. I keep saying, okay, okay. Gotta stop doing that. Know how to stop. Do not know how to stop, you guys. Let's do something like this. You know you've overstayed your welcome with ponies. Reach 2 or 3 pins. It's like, okay. It's time to blow this popsicle stand, I'm thinking. Pretty soon here. Anyways, I'm just gonna draw this graphic for you guys and call it a night with this comic strip session. See something here. This is the one. I need to just like retire this one, you guys, seriously. I just need to retire it. Because I keep grabbing them and the tip keeps falling off. Oh, shoot, guys. Let's do this one. This one's a good one. It's a good one. Okay. Okay, guys. I think this guy is gonna. I had six comic strip panels, but I'm only gonna do 5 tonight. Because I didn't realize that they were gonna take this long. I didn't want to go over a certain time. So, here's his do-rag. Here's his cape. I guess he doesn't, you know what? He needs one. Okay, nice. There you go. Okay, fantastic. There, guys. Hi, Michael. I think that was. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to picture. I have my poor old teacher eyes. I can't read barely anything, but thanks for hanging out. Thanks for your shares. I appreciate it, you guys. I hope you are all doing fabulously. Enjoying this life experience. Okay. Can't really see much here, but this is him telling Space Alien. It says Bill's not gonna like this, so I'm not exactly sure how to go forward with this right now, but trust me, it will come to me, as it always does. Always does come to me. All right, guys, that's for me done. I'm a done deal. This one will turn better. Okay. This is Chuck. Maybe a cape around him too, just because. There. Highlight, and I'm done. There. I think I'll call that done, guys. All right, there it is. Let me go ahead and grab all my panels and let you know what's going on. And you know that you see here, my fan is blowing my stuff all over the place. So let me see if I can situate myself here. Okay. Chuck, the space aliens. Oh boy, that sure took a long time to do. I don't need to make it drag out for, drag out for that long, so I didn't need to. So sorry about that, Jude. Okay, so here it is. This was Chuck being intervened by the space aliens, this one. And then this is the next panel. The space aliens are telling Chuck that that we had it intervene when you were taking your Bill's mom back. And then okay, this is Chuck. This is the next scene. It doesn't look like the storyboard, but that was just a decision that I made on my own to just have the dialogue, having the two talking to him, and the text will be here. So that's that, and then this is the next panel of Frank and Herb telling Chuck that he has, that Mama has to go back to the Mission Control Center, and then the last panel is Chuck saying, Bill's not gonna like this. And that's where I get stuck. So I think I'm gonna call it a day with this so far, and I think I'll sleep on it and figure out how to break the news to Bill that he still can't see his mom yet. So okay, well, you guys, thank you so much. I appreciate you coming by. Hey, Morgan, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate your visiting me, and I hope you guys are having a good day wherever you're residing here on the planet. So I'm gonna split, and I need to take a nap and sleep on it and see what or see how they're gonna break the news to Bill. So that's something I need to think about. All right, you guys, take care of yourselves, and I love you so much for your support, your kind words, and the good vibes, the good energy you're sending my way. So that being said, I love you guys, and I will catch you on my next video. Namaste.